So, sorry for the clickbait, but as you can see, I haven't sold Mini. So we've sold the Beamer. The BMW's gone. Basically, a friend of mine was like desperate for a car. He just wrote his off, and I got offered good money for it. And I thought, do you know what? Let's do it. I've got MOTs due. Needs a bit of money spending on it, and I thought, let's just invest that money into the truck. So that's where all the upgrades are coming from. So we're reinvesting into the truck, and then we're going to be looking for a classic car next year, in about another year's time, when my lad's old enough, so he can drive, because it'll be cheaper. He can have MOT exempt, tax free, cheaper insurance. We would be on classic insurance, and then have it with me, and then we can share it. So that's the plan. So I'll spin you over now, and you can go and watch all my upgrades I've got coming up, and hopefully I've got loads more to come. Right, so now we know I'm not selling. I've even had messages about that. Upgrades. So let's spin you around with a few. I've started on the upgrade. Know about the seats, they're getting done, so they're all going to be leathered. Dash, the clocks in the dash are all getting replaced. They've just got to be wired up. That's already on. You saw that in the last video. You saw in the last video as well, I had my the spotlights all around the side of the cab, so they're all bolted on. They just need wiring up. And then we've got all the new toys. So I went a little bit crazy. So I've got a bit, if you've watched some of my older videos and I've been to the Truck Fest shows, I get light envy. So I've treated myself. I mean, lighting is very important. I have got my big bar, spotlight bar. Now that'll be coming up for sale soon, probably cheap. So if anyone's around local, it'll probably be about 30 quid. I'm replacing that with some very expensive lights. We've got, these are Strands copies. They are sexy. That whole middle section glows up amber as well. Also, you can set it so whichever side the truck's on, half of that will turn into indicators as well, like you can see on the picture. Or you can have it in the light mode where it's all amber, and then you've got the big spotlights. So I've got 4 of them to replace the big spotlight. They was 420 quid. Now Strands are like £230 each. So, and they are identical, but Strands have in there, and they've got 2 extra bulbs which are like strobes. That's the only difference. But yeah, the big 10-inch by 6-inch, so they're going to fit lovely. Then carrying on with the amber theme, I'm 50-50 with these. So I've gone up for the new headlights because my lights are shocking. So these are supposed to be really bright. They're up to 90 watts. But I'm still, so I've gone for the halo. So the halo, you can adjust it with the wires. When you wire it, you can have that as amber. I've asked a friend as well who does MOTs, and that's MOT okay. If it's only on parking, it can glow up on amber. So yeah, we're going to get new headlamps as well in. So replace the old standard stuff. We're going to get some better, brighter. And there's going to be more lighting eventually. I've just got to keep looking for it. So I'm looking for like little spotlights with the orange amber bits in them. But they're so expensive. Auxbeam do one for about 90 quid for some little 4-inch spots. Next, we've got my lads, if you remember, way back a couple of Christmases ago, I got my lad the ham radio system, so we're going to wire all that into the truck now. We're going to need to get an aerial. So if anyone's into ham radio and they do mobile, let me know. I've got the Retrovis, I think it's the N95, and yeah, RT95. What sort of good aerials good to go with that? It's not CB, it's a ham radio, so totally different. Next, so I got some of this and I've been testing it, so I'm going to do the whole cab. I've ordered more of this and clips and stuff. These are super bright. This one is for my awning. I've still not had it fitted. so that when it's going to go underneath my awning, I've ordered the red kit now to go in the truck cab, so that'll glow all up red, it shows. What else have we got? I've got stuff on order as well. Oh, we've got the whistles, so we've got another horn coming for the truck. Seeing as we've only got the one big horn, we've gone for they call it the Turkish whistle. I can't really explain it, you just Google it, it's on YouTube, just put in Turkish whistle and it'll come up. But yeah, it's like a real high pitch, you know, a wolf whistle type thing. So we're having that fitted to the truck. You can order one of them, only 26 quid. Plumbs into your airline and just a button. So I've ordered like the button as well. Well, so we ordered. Now we're booked in for a service. I'm trying to get stainless steel exhaust. My mate down the road here, he's like 2 months plus away. So I'm just sort of, I wanted it trying to get it done for Newark, which is sort of beginning of October. I'm trying to get everything sorted. I mean, I'd like to get everything fitted for the Overland show, but I have no idea with electrics. I hate electrics. Every time I touch them, I blow stuff up. So I'm trying to get someone to help me fit it all. Obviously I'll pay. So if anyone's pretty handy with electrics, like these are supposed to be simple. They basically just, oh, that's been, I have got a 3-socket in mine anyway. It's just a matter of changing these. I don't know. There's different ways. There's instructions. Because they're not actually made for a DAF. They're Land Rover, but they are all they fit identical. Then we've got these. These I want them wiring up to my truck. So as in 24 volts. So I'm in 24 volt. So these will be wired up, so when I use my high beam they work, and low beam and everything, you know, and side lights. At the moment my spotlight is on a switch. It's totally separate on a 12 volt system, so I don't want that no more. I want it so it's all fully working, high and low beam. I'm not messing around pressing buttons to lights. I want it all rigged up properly. So yeah, that needs wiring up to 12 volt. So, you know, my horn and stuff. So what else have we ordered? Oh, we've got some upgraded cooker bits. So if you've got one of these cookers, they wear when you're cleaning them. All the writing's gone. So I found the new faceplates and the centers. So I've ordered one of them. Let's have a look at my list. I've made a list of all sorts. So, you know, I sort of want is like rock lights or something in the arches, but they only do for like Jeeps and they're only small, so the kit won't fit. I mean, it's basically because I do a lot of shows. We do carnivals, we do all sorts of things, so it's great. We do a lot of stuff with the kids, so it's great to have all the fancy lights, and I'm a big boy. I like messing around with all the pretty lights at shows and stuff. What else we got? Hopefully at some point I want to try and get a winch and a winch tray built for my truck. So my mates at Hive Overland, they're going to sort of look at making a winch box thing for my truck, and then they can do the design and sell the design afterwards as well to other DAFs. Front cab seats, that's another one on my list. I was going to go straight in for lithium batteries, but I thought I'm going to give it another year. I'm going to wait another year. I've still got sort of really good batteries. The only problem is in the winter when my coffee machine doesn't work, you know, work in the sort of, you know, when it's not sunny. You need a bit of sun to sort of counterbalance taking 1500 watts straight out in one go on lead acid. They don't like that. So I'm thinking of getting a little Jenny, if anyone else is using them, a little sort of 2000 watt suitcase one, because you can pick them up for sort of 250 quid, and it's literally just, I can plug it in, you know. I don't know, is it a waste of time, because I can just start the truck up, but you know, it's noisy. Depends where you are, but I was thinking sometimes I can just literally just jack the generator on. And it's also a backup, emergency backup in the future, because they are cheap. So yeah, if it is worth it, I know a couple of people have got them. What other bits have we got? Looking down my list, that's probably about it for now. Tinted windows I've asked about. A company around the corner. I've got to take my truck. I want to get the windows tinted. Just a slight tint, but the beauty of having windows tinted is because you've got a film on the inside. If anyone tries to smash your window through, it holds the glass in. It's just an extra security, especially on an old truck like this. I've got no alarm system. I've got a tracker and everything built in, but that's about it really. And this sort of CCTV cameras. So yeah, I'm gonna get that's another one on the list to get done. Tint the windows. And that's about it really at the moment. So hopefully I might hear about the seats for the next show I go to. So I'll be at Slumber in the Humber, but I think this will probably come out. I think this comes out, yeah, this might come out before or after, I'm not sure. But yeah. So yeah, if you're into electrics and you can help me, because we're going to need, I don't know what cabling we need, what connectors we need. I have literally at the side of me, it's Parker's store. I mean, they do all electrical stuff, everything. I mean, they're just literally there. Parker's and all the businesses around here where we can get electrical stuff. There's I can get electrics on, you know, off cable by length just around the corner from another place. So I don't know what I need. I don't know what fuses they need. Don't know anything. So yeah, some help fitting all this lot would be nice. So it'd be a good day's work, because there'll be this, wiring up the spotlights. The cable's already there for it, but we had problems with the cabling where it hasn't worked for a year, so somewhere there's a short in that line, but that's already wired up. That's about it. So yeah, just still loving Millie. I don't think I could ever sell her. But yeah, the car's gone, so it was an hard choice. I didn't really want to sell it, but as I've already explained, you know, it was just a spur of the moment thing. The cash would come in handy to spend a lot, to really do out, which is playing on my mind, because I've been living in this good 3 years now and I've not really upgraded much, so it needed it. And I think it'll just confirm more in my head, you know, the long-term plans of staying in this. So you've got to keep on top, unfortunately. I know my fridge and stuff, it keeps breaking. Not actually the end, you know, the motor part in it, but all the little bits of plastic and little clips and things are going. So I could really do with finding some spares for that. I've got the, you know, the Dometic, you see, 80 CRX 80, but yeah, I think it's like, I don't know if you can see, but like the handle, you have to open it in the middle, and there's little things like that. I think they've gone up to like about 850 quid now for the 80. Very expensive. So that's about it, guys. Right, come back with something else. And just basically work. I'm on nights, so I've done one day, so I've got 2 night shifts to do now, because we're just inundated with work at the moment. So, and I'm just trying to plan some holidays at the moment, so I've got plenty of holiday time. So got the Overland show coming up, which I'm booked in, and also if you're watching this and you've got a lorry, I do have a stand at the Overland show with my Lorry Life Campers group, and you can find us on Facebook, Lorry Life Campers UK. And we do supply free tickets if you're coming to bring your truck on show. So email me, and then I can sort out tickets. And yeah, so we normally have really big stand. So apart from that, that'll be Slumber on the Humber. We've got that one. I've got another one in Manchester to go to. We've got Truck Fest coming up. Oh, back's gone. So right, let's get tidied up and get sorted, ready for tonight for work. So here we go, another upgrade turned up. So these are the original Turkish whistle. it's hard to explain. I'll have to get it all wired up. If, like I say, if you Google, go onto YouTube and just put Turkish whistle, you can hear what they sound like. It's really, they're really fun things, really loud as well. So instead of just having a normal brrr, massive horn, you've got like a sort of a funny type of whistle as well. So that's the next one on, and I'm just booking myself into a new show. So I'm starting to get big into me truck shows. So I've just noticed on Facebook there was a show at the British Transport Museum, Warwick Way. That's the week before Overland Show. It's called Retro Truck Festival. I think it's Retro Truck Festival or Retro Truck Show. I can't remember now. But yeah, there's YouTube videos on it. I've just posted a link onto my group, the Lorry Life Campers, if anyone wants to join me. I did think it was, oh, this is expensive, because it was 25 quid to display your truck for the weekend, which I thought, that's great. That includes you and a passenger, and that's entrance into the museum as well. So I thought, brilliant. And then I was like, camping, oh god, they want £25 a night to camp. That's not if you're displaying. When I went into the website and looked in the website, it says if you're an exhibitor, it's free. If you're staying in your truck, it's free. If you've got a tent or something like that, then you've got to pay for camping. There's obviously a camping area. So 25 quid for the weekend. So bonus. So what I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to book nearly a couple of weeks off work. So because it's the weekend before the Overland Show and it's on my way, so literally it's just a little 10 mile out my way, so I'm heading that way. It says it's Warwickshire, so from there to Stafford's going to be not very far. So I'm going to go straight down there after work on the Thursday, hang around, go there for the Friday show and stay there the whole weekend. Don't know if I can stay Sunday night, and then slowly travel down to Stratford, because I was going to get there Wednesday to the Overland Show to set up anyway, so it saves me probably a good 80 quid in fuel to come all the way back, to go all the way back again. So I'm all the way down there. So yeah, check it out. If, like I say, if I put a post up, if you've got a truck, come on, come with me. We'll meet up, we'll go and park up and stuff together. So it's sort of retro stuff, so it's all big stuff, but it's all a lot of vintage stuff, 1974 till 2002 I think they said. But I think there's quite a few nice show trucks and stuff go as well, but a lot of vintage stuff. So for us daft boys and stuff, or if you've got any other military stuff, come on down. We'll have a bit of a group meet up. Right, back on nights tonight. I'm on my last night, and then I'm at Slumber on the Humber, heading off down towards there. So cup of coffee time, wake up, catch you later.